Namaste, everybody. Hi. Did you miss me? Yeah, I have a sore throat that I'm fighting and a cough. Actually, my husband was in the hospital yesterday. I had to take Devin to the ER because he had gotten a cut on his leg, and he got a cut on his leg, I think last Saturday, when he was helping his brother put a light fixture in. He didn't even know he was bleeding, so, because he has neuropathy and diabetes, so I saw blood coming down his leg, and all week I was like, you need to go to the doctor. So he called up the doctor, and the doctor said he couldn't fit him in, and that if it looked like an emergency, just go to the ER. So we went to the ER yesterday morning. They really didn't do much for him, like they didn't take his blood or anything, but they just told us how to clean it and gave him antibiotics to go on. It's just that I really flip out. I get so friggin' worried because he had sepsis. I think it was back in 2017 or 2018. He had sepsis where he didn't even know, like he got out of the pool and he must have got a little cut, a tiny minuscule cut on the bottom of his toe. And by the time he went to the foot doctor, it looked like a black magic marker dot. And what happened from that point is that the doctor said he had to dig that out because that was, otherwise you're going to lose your toe and maybe your foot. So he dug it out and it still didn't go away. And he was on antibiotics, and he at the same time he was on blood thinners, so he was like bleeding out all over the place because antibiotics were the wrong type. So it was a nightmare that caused him to go into wound care program, which is every single day except for Sunday he had to go. I had to drive him, or he would drive himself, to wound care, where they would put a shunt into his heart and put medicines, straight into his bloodstream. Then he would go, that would be for like a couple of hours, and then he would go into the oxygen tank, like Michael Jackson's oxygen tank. And it just freaked me out because I'm really claustrophobic. So just watching him do that, and I don't want that again, and he doesn't want that again. So that's why, if it gets worse, we're going to go back to the ER and see what they could do for us, for him. But thank God, a lot of people are praying, and thank you, Ravenheart, for praying, and DC and everybody else who's praying, my family. Pray for Devin, that he heals, and so that he doesn't get sepsis, okay, or anything worse. So I hope the medicine works. Today it's red. It's not as bad. It doesn't look, it still looks angry, but it doesn't look like green and yellow like it did yesterday. So now it just looks pink and red. So hopefully it's working, the medicine and the cream. So I'm sure you didn't click on for that because you like the title. And I just never got a chance to do this, guys, because, your girl did over 1,000 videos, and I need to do this video. It's about crystals, okay? When I went back to New York, my sister, Susan, gave me beautiful, gifts, and she gave me a beautiful bag. This store that she wanted to take me to is in her town, and of course we didn't get a chance to go. This is like the second time in a row. we didn't get a chance to go to the store, so she gave me, it's like a mystical store. I would love it. And they sell cards and everything, crystals, and so she bought me several things. So I want to show you some of the crystals, and because they actually have what they're good for, and I'm going to be able to read it. Let me start with blue agate. If you're getting into crystals, that's a good thing. Also get into incense. I just had to sage the fireplace because when I did my John Benet dowsing rods, I never do it in the living room, and I did it in the living room facing the fireplace and facing my iPad, which had opening your psychic ability music on. Okay, so what had happened was there was a picture on the fireplace and it fell down 2 times. Not when I was there, but Devin told me about it. So he said, you need to sage and say a prayer over here because that was scary. But it's right where we have my dog's ashes. Cleo's ashes is over there. So it might have been Cleo saying hello. Okay, I don't freak out as much as him because I feel protected by the divine light of Jesus. I said my prayers that day, so it could have been something good, you know. So he fixed the picture, but he said if it falls over again one more time, we're taking it down. So I just saged over there. So what I have now is Palo Santo up in this bitch, and we have white sage. White sage is really excellent. I get them in these boxes. You know that if you order artwork from me, I usually put in a thing of incense. Well, at least the first time I put incense in, and then after that, I always put a Palo Santo stick in. I don't know how long I could do that because they are expensive and they're getting more and more expensive. And I don't pull in a lot of money, so I do the best that I can to try to give you guys a starting package to get started on your spiritual journey, your psychic journey, or just, if you want to balance your chakras, that's what these things are good for as well. Okay, so we're going to start with this. It's called Blue Lace Agate. It's so beautiful. Blue lace agate. I'm pretty sure that this is blue lace agate as well. My crystal ball. Devin got me a while ago. I also have a rose quartz crystal ball from my sister's wedding. But that's in the windowsill and I got to bring it in here because it's good for love. Yeah, this is blue agate as well. I don't know if you could see it back there. I have several crystal balls. I'm not really a crystal ball, like I don't know how to look through my look at this one. I don't really it doesn't really work for me in terms of that. If I hold a crystal or wear a crystal, I really feel like more connected when I do that than the actual use of a crystal ball. Okay, so you're probably wondering what the heck is blue lace agate good for? Blue lace agate helps dream work and interpretation, banishes anxiety, helps one get in touch with the spirit realm. So if you're trying to do anything psychic, you have anxiety, you have depression, blue lace agate is really good. But remember, when you're holding it, think positive thoughts. But if you feel like a lot of people picked it up or you had negative day and you were wearing this, say, in your bra, I was wearing this in my bra the other day when I was doing the John Benet readings. It really did help. But put it in the windowsill or put it in sea salt overnight, okay, because that'll cleanse it. Or put it on top of this right here. What is it called? Selenite. Put it on top of that, and that might help to clean it if you just place it right there. Okay, so anybody who needs help with dream work. I have nightmares. Maybe I should put that in my pillow. Banishes anxiety, helps one get in touch with the spirit realm. So that's really beautiful, I think. Thank you, Susan. The next one up is Amethyst. Now, everybody who's trying to do anything with psychic work, or just to even tune into yourself a little bit better, you need yourself a beautiful amethyst. This is a polished one, but any kind of amethyst will work. It used to be my favorite, but then I like the energy of a rose quartz. I have a rose quartz cross that Devin gave me, and I don't have it any longer, but he had to buy me replacements because they kept breaking. But I did have them many years and it didn't break. But a rose quartz cross, I have been rocking since, I guess, I met Devin. So, but I think he gave it to me in 2011, and the energy of that rose quartz, it's for healing, it's for friendship, it's for love, healing yourself. I was going through a divorce, so it was very good for that. But that's what I resonate with. You might resonate with blue agate or amethyst. Now, amethyst. See, I have the little writings that she gave me. It's a stone of psychic power. It aids in meditation, definitely. It's a calming stone. It helps in recovery and releases us from addictive patterns. Now, remember I told you, if you have a amethyst crystal on your neck, right? Try not to sleep in it, and try not to try to drink with it, because you can't get a buzz. Right now, if you don't want to get a buzz, or you're trying to overcome your addictions, okay, this is the stone to have. Okay, I just like it for when I'm doing readings and stuff, and when I have to be on point and use my third eye. But when I want to relax and kick back, and I would forget I was wearing the amethyst, and then you can't sleep if it's in your room and you're wearing it, because it activates your third eye. So just take it off if you really do want to get a buzz. Okay, but it's very helpful for people who are trying to give up addictions. Need more amethyst. Isn't that beautiful? Okay. Reason why I put them over here in the light is that cleanses them too. A candlelight cleanses them on top of the selenite. This is from DC. She gave me another one too. So now the next one up is really, really pretty. They're all pretty, but it's whatever you resonate with, whatever your chakras are calling to you. Okay. This one is called Amazonite. Looks like Amazon. Amazonite. See? I'm probably screwing up the name, how to say it, but Amazonite. It relieves stress. Check, please. Protects against electromagnetic pollution. Okay, what is that? That's electromagnetic pollution could be from using our cell phones, using our iPads, watching television, just in general, like any kind of machines or lights that you put on that uses electromagnetic energy. So you need release from that. That's why people who are having like chest pains, or having problems with forgiveness of somebody just did, trauma to you, or there was trauma in your past, always concentrate on green. Always paint a room green, or have green blankets. Have a statement wall that's green. Wear green clothes. That'll calm you down, okay, and helps heal you at the same time. So this relieves Amazonite relieves stress, protects against electromagnetic pollution, and maintains optimum health. Heals and opens your heart and throat chakra. Oh, I need that today. Heals and opens your heart and throat chakra. I have throat chakra music on right now, guys, because of my sore throat. And of course it's blue, but the green is also very good for it. Isn't that pretty? Years ago, I think I was doing a lot of readings and I was very attracted to jade. Not so much anymore. And I even named a couple of my paintings Jade. And that's Amy Winehouse's middle name. But jade is a rock that the Chinese believe that you should always have jade in your house, jade on your hands, jade around your neck, because it promotes prosperity and abundance. Okay, now this is very interesting. I don't really have any background using this stone. Okay, isn't that pretty? Okay, so it heals. This is Unikite. I might be saying it wrong, so you can correct me. Unikite. See that? See that? Okay. Unikite is heals your heart and emotions, helps self-esteem, enables us to love ourselves unconditionally, helps us overcome self-doubt and depression. Okay, I'm going to read that again. So it's like a brownish orange stone with green lines through it, but I'm pretty sure it presents in different colors. I think I saw this in a dark blue or a dark red, but yeah, so this one is called Unikite, and it heals your heart and emotions, helps self-esteem, and enables us to love ourselves unconditionally. See, I feel like rose quartz does that for me. It helps overcome self-doubts and depression. So these two are really good for depression. Okay, I don't know why I'm saying it like as if I'm depressed. I'm not. I felt the last couple of days, actually since the day before the 11th, the day of the 11th, 11/11, 11/12, and 11/13, I've felt very blue. Okay, I'm coming out of it, but I just felt very blue, like something bad was going to happen. And I did not like the Dr. Phil show, the second one. He totally threw everything up and just didn't, oh, Candace is innocent and Don is innocent. Okay, really? Where's that kid? That really got me down. Okay, so guys, that's all I have the notes for. Did I have notes for something else? Let me just check the bag. I know she gave me other ones, but I think I put them somewhere else. Okay, I'm pretty sure this is selenite or moonstone. This is a moonstone. What is it good for? I'm not sure. Okay, you know what? Give me a second. Let me go get my chart, because I have a whole bunch of other ones. And the way to figure out if a crystal is real is you take your lighter and you take the crystal, hopefully you hold it with something else, and you try to burn it. The crystals that you get from Five Below, they're either plastic or glass. That's why, hence, they're $5 and below. So you got to be careful if you're wearing crystal bracelets and you think they're crystal, because they will not do anything for you if they're glass or plastic. Okay, maybe if they're just a nice color and they're glass, that's like glass art, that can help your chakra. But if it's made out of plastic, it's not doing anything for you. Hold up a second. Hold on. Hey babe, what time is it? 1:35. Thank you. What happened to my chart that I had? It was right here. It's from that friend. I don't know what it is. don't know where it is. Okay, guys, I thought I had it in here, but I actually don't. It was a chart of crystals, and it was from DC. I don't want to search for it because I actually have a book sale today. I have a book sale today, and my book sale is Tommy Extra, and it's one of my students from one of the schools that I work at. And it's so weird because, like, I didn't feel comfortable selling it, getting the money and giving the book to the parent at the school because, I'm just a substitute there, and I didn't ask the principal if that's okay. I probably should have had the kahunas to ask the principal, but I don't know. I wasn't really crazy about this principal, so I just said, I'd feel more comfortable if I just met you, or you just mailed me the money, and I'll give the kid the book. But the kid didn't want to take the book on Friday, so I'm going to meet his mother like at a undisclosed place, like at a CVS or something, in the parking lot. And then she's going to give me the money for the book, and I'm going to give her the book. So it's weird, but it's good because at least I'm selling my book. Even if it's just one book, everything adds up. Now, a couple of people had emailed me that they wanted to buy one or my other books, either Tommy Extra or When Is Mommy Coming Home, or both. So, if you're still interested, I'm going to take a picture of my PayPal and my P.O. box again so that everybody knows. Because, yeah, I think a lot of people get mixed up and don't realize, what it is. So I probably should have written it out. But if you're interested in my books, let me just write it out right now. Oh, God. Really need an office. Yeah, sorry I couldn't do a burn yesterday. I was just resting because after the hospital ordeal, I was like trying to stare at Devin to make sure he was okay. And I just rested on the couch really the whole day. Okay, so When Is Mommy Coming Home is, of course, this doesn't work. This is what happens over here. Yikes. When Is Mommy Coming Home is one price, and that's $20. When Is Mommy Coming Home? And I don't charge any shipping on that because that's pretty, in the United States, it's pretty cheap. I just put it in a container, in a nice envelope, and mail it out to you. When Is Mommy Coming Home is $20. It's worth it. Who is it for? Anybody from age 4 to 100. Okay? I have adults reading my books. When Is Mommy Coming Home is that people are always calling me to put it in shows and things like that, but what they don't tell you is they want to put it in a show, but then they want you to republish it, and then by the time you spend to republish it, then that's another couple of $1,000. And so, I try not to do it because I've already had it republished twice. And so that was, a lot of money that went into it. But I am going to do 48-hour books, which I did with Tommy Extra because I love how they came out with When Mommy Comes Home, because I don't have any hard copies of When Is Mommy Coming Home. And I really want that. Before I'm dead, I'm going to get that done. I think it's only $1,400. We can't do it right now, but eventually in my lifetime I will. Okay, so a soft cover of Tommy Extra is $25. That's a soft cover, so I'll just write soft SC. And hardcover for Tommy Extra is $35. Okay, they're both nice. And then I also have, if your kid is really into my Tommy Extra books, I also have Tommy Extra artwork that I could sell you, and I'll give you some kind of deal. But my dream was always to have my artwork for Tommy Extra in an art gallery, because I've become famous and I'm like Dr. Seuss and it's in some sort of art gallery, but I don't think that's going to happen. So I like kids to have it. I already sold DC, bought Tommy Extra for her grandson, and bought one of the canvases that I had. So I have some still left, like one's right there. That's the Brady character. But, let me know if you're interested in that. But here's the prices. When is Mommy coming home? $20. Very easy. Tommy Extra soft cover, $25. Tommy Extra hardcover, $35. Let me just write hardcover, HC, or hardcover. Okay, and then I'll just take a screenshot. You could just take a screenshot of that if you're interested. Christmas is coming, birthdays are coming. Encourage your kids to read, and if they can't read, you could read it to them. And like I said, I have adults that adults read my books. Like my Bayo, she bought it, and her husband was reading it. Okay, so katrina8.kb@gmail.com if you just want a question, if you want to ask me some information. PayPal.me, capital, /lowercase Katrina Brady 7. PayPal.me /Katrina Brady 7. Okay, I don't know how to get this on my About page, but you can always come back to my videos, and I'll try to show this a lot, because I don't feel like typing it in. Katrina Brady, P.O. Box 62132, San Angelo, Texas 76906. Send it to Zoom. Okay, sorry, I'm a jerk. Okay, yeah, and so ideas that I'm going to be doing is I want to do a little some kind of other presentation with my artwork. I think I used to do it, and it's where I have a canvas in front of me. It's a lot of work, but I have a canvas in front of me, and I talk about the chakras that it touches base with, because that's the whole background of my artwork. And this way you guys will know exactly what you're buying. Okay? And I have to make more green, because this is the only green thing I have. This one and that one. Oh, and that one. So I just have really 3 green things left. So what that tells me is a lot of my green artwork has been bought up. And so we need more. Yeah, you are seeing a gypsy from Halloween. And she does talk. But she's really scary. So I'm going to do a separate video on her. A separate. All right, why am I going on so long? Okay. See, here's my schedule for myself. Travis Scott, I just didn't feel like doing it. Negative energy, but I don't feel like it's demonic energy. It's just people get complacent. They just care about their own family. They just care about themselves. They just care about making the money. Some people, like him, okay? Do I feel like Kylie Jenner is a mean person? Well, her makeup artist just got into a car accident. They found out that he needed an operation because he has some sort of brain hemorrhage or tumor, and he needed, I don't know, 70,000 or 50,000, and she gave him $4,000, and she's a billionaire. Okay, cheap. Anyway, people get their karma though. 9 people have died with the Travis Scott. And 1 kid is on life support. He's only 9 years old. And the reason why young kids were at the concert, maybe with their family members, is because Travis Scott is on video games, which I don't think that should be allowed. Somebody from a forum for teenagers and older should not be on, you know, video games for 12 and under. Okay? Because I just feel like that puts them on a pedestal, and young kids should not be at concerts, number one. They shouldn't. Okay? And he shouldn't be on video games as a character of himself. Because kids don't understand how to, you know, that person just wants to make money. So, you know, you're thinking he's cool and all this, and he's a superhero of some kind, but he's really a douchebag. Little kids can't determine that. Anyhow, John Bonet, I did it. And I was really freaked out from it. Tell you the truth. I was thinking about taking it down because I got so freaked out and I had nightmares. But then I watched 4 hours one night, I guess it was Friday night, of, or maybe Thursday, of Dr. Phil with Burke Ramsey. And it just helped me. I know he smiles in a freaky way. And I know that when he's being interviewed when he was little, 9-year-old boy, doesn't seem like he cares. But kids try to compensate as best they can. Okay? So he did cry when he heard that she died and that she's in heaven. He did. And his reaction is to smile because he just, you know, maybe he's on the spectrum. I don't know. I don't have that information. But do I think he killed her? No, I don't. And so many people do think that he did. And I'm sorry but if you want my opinion on it, I studied him. I studied anything I could find on him. I sat there for hours and also asked in spirit. And I heard that he didn't. Okay? And I feel bad for his life. I really do. I truly do. Okay, anyway, she's done. Dulce Maria is the next one. I even have my notes on her. Orin and Orson. I need to do another one because it's getting lost. And I think, did I write Summer too? Drugged. For some reason I wrote drugged. Drugged and moved. They were moved. Madeline McCann. I have something to say. I don't think it'll be 3 videos. It'll be 1 video because I don't want to leave myself open to having sadness and depression. Because when you're psychic, when you're an empath, you feel these things. We can't just like